JTS. Yeah. Just in time sports.
Life is good. Life is good.
Welcome in to the newest edition of JTS After Dark. I'm your owner and host, Justin Jackson. Of course, we have Jai and T-Mel that join us every single week. That form the big three of JTS After Dark. Football season is back. Thank God. It was a long off season. But we are finally back. The NFL is ramping up. We've had cut day. The 53 is set for every NFL team. Because of which, this is going to be our NFL prediction show. We'll do division winners, we'll have some award talk, Super Bowl matchups, that sort of thing. Now that the rosters are set for the 53. For always, we will have our different opinions. We'll have our general level of nonsense. We'll see whose division winners came out looks best in. But it is NFL predictions week. Anything you guys are trying to say before we get this thing started?
I'm probably gonna be right because y'all be wrong. So yeah.
Simple.
With you and your biasness, I doubt it.
Who said I'm gonna be biased this time? Dree, go ahead and put the drink.
When have you never been biased? You're always biased, sir.
That is true. In some shape or fashion.
Alrighty. So we're actually gonna start with the divisions before we do the awards. Because I gotta think about the awards. So
look at that, wrong already.
Not wrong. Unprepared. But not
so
wrong.
let's hit the AFC South. So the AFC South, for those of you at home that don't know, consists, which I think is the worst division in football. It's the Titans, the Texans, the Colts, and the Jags. So, who do y'all got winning the division?
Oh, you want to go 1-4 or 4-1? I think 4-1 is a little better.
Okay. Well, at the bottom, for me, I got Colts. I think they got a hard ceiling with Daniel Jones, and that's just what it's gonna be.
You got Colts. At the bottom, I think the Colts are the better roster.
Yeah.
The Colts are the better roster, so I have to go Titans.
I'm going Titans as well.
All right. Jack, you can do yours, or you need me to do it?
No, I can. I'm not sure if it's updating real speed, but I'm doing it.
All right, bet.
All right, there you go.
Well, at 3,
Jai, you didn't even do yours. How you gonna tell somebody else to do theirs?
I did do mine.
So why is it not there?
I'm number 2.
No, you're not.
Well, it's there on my screen.
It should be T-Mail, then me, then you.
You see this little third column box right here? This is you.
Okay. So mine was all right. I thought mine was the second one. My fault. Dang. Sorry. Right.
You might be tired.
Very.
It's one of them days, people. One of them days.
One of them days.
All right.
No bullshit. All right. So third, I have the Titans. I think that Cam Ward is actually gonna make some noise. I like their coach. My boy Callahan. Calvin really is the most slept on wide receiver in the NFL year in, year out. And the Titans were actually not nearly as bad last year as their record showed because they were in a lot of games and they just had Will Levis do some bullshit. So I feel like they replaced the Will Levis element. They should be straight.
Do you play football for it looked good, or do you play for the record?
No, I mean they were like in the game, and then
you be in the game
Will Levis or Mason Rudolph will make a decision, so they removed that element. They replaced the element, and that's why I think that
they no longer had them niggas making decisions.
Yeah, they no longer had them making decisions. So
can't get worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't really see their defense holding up too much longer.
Oh no, that's bad. That's gonna be awful.
That defense is bad, bro.
Like that's gonna be terrible. Cam Walker feel like he at Miami again. He'll score 35. He
Yeah.
gonna lose. Like
I don't know, man. Snead, Jeffrey Simmons. I think they can.
Is Snead gonna be healthy?
he should be back. He passed his physical recently. All right, so now the interesting part. Texans or Jags. So it's interesting.
Texans.
It's not that interesting.
This is the worst division in football. No real suspense.
Honestly. I think that's pretty simple. Jags, Trevor Lawrence. I'm not sold on him. Overpaid.
I'm also not sold on Trevor Lawrence, but I think that this year, my hot take is that Liam Cohen is going to put him in the MVP conversation, and they're going to end up winning. I think he got all the weapons. I think he's good enough, and I don't think the Texans did anything to actually help CJ Stroud. Like, they got a bunch of other wide receivers to replace the ones that would get hurt, but the biggest thing was the offensive line. And the offensive line got worse. They traded away their best left tackle. They have a rookie left tackle. They signed a right tackle. They just cut him. The right tackle they just signed, they just cut him. They traded away their first round pick at guard. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there. So, yeah.
I think their defense is good enough that's gonna keep them in a lot of games. Because I mean, you're playing the Texans twice, the Colts twice, and the Jags twice. Their defense is good enough to keep them in games, and I think CJ Stroud and Nico Collins, they're good enough to like win them games. So,
and they have a new offensive coordinator too, so they gotta learn their system.
They do have a new OC, yes. Like I mean, you get worse up front. Offensive line was already a problem. You don't really get better at defense. Which I mean, your defense was legit, so you're gonna have to. But
defense slick got worse because they traded for CJ Gardner. And he's out for the season.
Also true. And like I said, and then you're easily the worst unit on your team with offensive line. And you've made that considerably worse.
I don't know, man. They got 2 shutdown corners out there in Houston, man.
That boy Stingley. Shout out LSU.
Stingley and Lassiter out of Georgia. So
yeah.
When you got 2 shutdown corners, and then you got Danielle Hunter and
Will Anderson
rushing the passer.
I go Jacksonville mainly because there's no clear-cut weakness in Jacksonville. It may not be a strength, but it's also you can look at it and be like, God damn, he's gonna lose 2 games a year because of this. You may lose 2 games a year because you can't run the ball like at all.
Joe Mixon's hurt.
Yeah, Joe Mixon's already hurt. So you're down to the guy who blew his knee apart last year.
Hey, man, it's not his first time blowing his knee out, bro.
Exactly. That's the problem.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, hey, he ain't look like he lost a step. He look like he lost a step.
He never does until it blows out again.
Yeah.
So long as they don't blow out, nigga, he'll be straight.
I think the only reason why the Texans won last time was because every other team in that division was so dysfunctional, and I think they're starting to get some function. So, I don't know. And the Colts was making a push to win that division, and then they took Joe Flacco out and put Anthony Richardson back in,
and they no longer had a chance to win that division.
Yeah. Go watch our last episode on QB competitions if you want to know how the panel feels about Anthony Richardson. All right. NFC West.
The fun division.
I think we all can universally say who's the worst team in this division. Cardinals.
That's Cardinals, Rams, Niners, and who's the 4th team?
Seahawks.
Seattle.
Yeah.
So
it's
I got
tough division.
I'm not gonna lie though. I got the Cardinals finishing 4th, but
I would say the Cardinals might. It might be one of them years in that division,
No,
and they teased it a couple years ago.
no.
It's one of them. It's one of them. I think it's gonna be one of them. Like they finished last in their division, but they're still like
Like
a
ninth
team.
seed
You
in the
can't just
conference.
go in. You
Yeah,
can't
like
just go
ninth in the
in and be like, "Oh, we playing the Cardinals."
Like yeah,
I
they took 2 L's to the Rams,
100% disagree with that.
2 to the
I
Niners,
think-
and then split the Seahawks. Like yeah,
I think you could go in and do exactly that. Go in and be like, yeah, we playing the Cardinals. I don't know anything that the Cardinals are good at. I don't know anything that they have that's good that's going for them. Marvin Harrison and Will Johnson. I'm a fan of Will Johnson, but I mean,
Hey.
he slipped for a reason. But I don't, yeah.
Because of some fake injury, man.
I don't know.
But it wasn't
They said it was
fake,
a back.
dude.
They said it was
They-
a back injury.
Hey,
Wow.
They
man.
do body scans at the
Listen.
combine. It wasn't fake.
Travis Hunter is the best football player in the draft class. However, Will Johnson is the best DB in the class. Covering wise.
Yeah, if he's healthy. All right, number 3. I have the 49ers. Everybody like they gonna bounce back and all that shit. It's over.
I got
dog.
the 49ers too, bro.
It's over, dog. Shanahan.
I also have the 49ers.
That window's over.
Pack
He
it up,
paid
dog.
Purdy not it.
Cook.
It's over
Cook.
with. Christian McCaffrey, I don't know. He got arthritis. So
And as a Brock Purdy hater, good day.
it's over with.
Good day.
Brandon Ayuk,
Brock-
they was just like,
Brock
hey,
ain't got the Avengers no more, man.
look, bro.
I'm
Look,
telling
Brandon
you,
Ayuk
it's easy
tore
to
his
play. We
AC-
got 9 All Pros.
Steph Diggs tore his ACL in October. He gonna be ready for week 1. Brandon Ayuk tore his ACL in like September of last year, and niggas is just like, shit, I don't know what he got going on. So
Like dog.
So,
And I know it's not a Brock Purdy segment. I won't spend long on this. But I said it. It's easy to play football when you got 9 All Pros in your team.
no, he didn't play
Not Pro
bad.
Bowlers.
He didn't play bad. I'm not jacking.
He didn't play bad, but what I'm
he didn't play
saying,
the
bad,
team-
but it's like
the team didn't perform, and I think he wasn't he was a trailer, not a truck. But I don't think nobody thought that he was.
there's
like a truck.
22
But he-
All Pros in the
He was
NFL.
bad, but he wasn't nearly as bad as people was trying to make him. Like people like you, people was trying to make him seem way worse because of what his draft status was. He's a top 15 quarterback in the NFL.
There's 44 All Pros become first and second team.
I don't know
He
about that.
had 9 of them. And he was not one of them.
So
You
I
look a
don't know
lot
about
better
that.
when that's going on.
the team does, but he played well. He finished like top 10 in almost everything.
Put me right there. I can go play well.
I'm saying,
Like,
with that
Not,
group,
not when everybody hurt. That's what I'm saying. Everybody was hurt, so you can't say the two. You can't. You're talking about both sides of your mouth. You can't be like, oh, he played bad because nobody was there, and they be like, oh,
but he
no,
didn't
he
play.
played well. The
Brock
team
He didn't
Purdy-
play.
He
he
didn't
didn't
play
play
well
good.
enough to elevate
He
the
didn't.
team.
But that's the point. He's not that good to where like okay, he don't have his Avengers.
But it's only like 6 niggas in the NFL that can do that. That's what I'm saying.
Brock Purdy last year was 66% completion percentage, 3,864 yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 picks. He was sacked 30 times.
He
At
had
a
the same stats as
QBR
CJ Stroud
67.9.
with a worse roster.
CJ Stroud had the worst roster.
He didn't have a worse roster.
Yeah, the worst offense.
He didn't work the CJ Stroud didn't have a worse roster than what the Niners had last year. All of Brock Purdy people got hurt in like week 1.
Yeah, and CJ Stroud was down by week like 4.
CJ Stroud people was coming like in and out. Like they was coming like in and out.
That's
Yeah.
even worse.
It's not because at least you got a chance.
It is. Okay, all your receivers got hurt week 1. You know what you going to the next week with. I
But if
don't know
all
who
my
playing.
receivers is niggas off the street.
Okay, first off, Ricky Pearsall is good. Jawan
Who got
Jennings
shot?
is good. He's still good. That don't mean Brian Robinson got shot. He's still good.
Them
Like
niggas
that
didn't
don't
have
mean
a
nothing.
chance to come back. He
Hey,
got shot like
hey,
a month before.
shout out to both of them being on the same team.
Yeah. The bullet.
Whole locker room attract bullets.
But all right, let's just go to the next team because clearly none of us got the Niners high. Next team should be pretty obvious. Seahawks. No controversy so far. What? It's always you. It's always you, yo.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad
I
at it.
am.
I'm not mad at it.
I
No,
am.
I'm only
I'm
saying
not.
it. I'm only
Because-
saying it I don't know about Matt Stafford's back. Whenever backs start coming up for older athletes, I get nervous.
He had a
That's why I'm not
problem.
mad at it. So Matthew,
That's the only
39-year-old
reason.
Matthew Stafford can have
That's
a
the
back
only
problem.
reason.
He didn't have an actual back problem. I think it was just more so. I think it was a conditioning issue. You know, he had the little mini contract holdout thingy, and I think that was just kind of like, "Hey, we just gonna let you get your
Slowly
shit
come
together."
back.
So
Yeah,
Matthew, so the nigga that got to throw the ball down the field back
I don't think
ain't an
his back.
issue.
I don't think that his back was actually.
But
That's what I'm
Will
saying.
Johnson's back is an issue, and he's like 21. I think his
know.
body regenerates a little faster than
Go
a
ask Michael Porter Jr.
39-year-old
Go ask
quarterback.
Michael Jr. about that. Michael
Well,
Porter
he
Jr.
has to
his
run
back
up and
is
down. He has to run up and down the court
Michael-
consistently.
Will Johnson got to run up and down the field consistently.
Not
Not
really.
really.
Like 6'10".
Exactly, bro.
All right, we're not about to do this. We're not talking about
Michael
Will
Porter
Johnson
gets
no
hit. Michael Porter can get
Jackson,
hit
talk
every play.
about your Seahawks and Rams.
Like I said, the only reason is I think the Rams are the better roster. I think Sean McVay's the better coach. The only reason why I'm doing this is because, again, Matt Stafford's back concerns me. If the back's not an issue, the Rams will easily win this division. If the back becomes a problem, I don't even know who the back quarterback is in Los Angeles. So that could be a problem.
I'm gonna tell the audience what this really is. This is Sam Darnold bias. Because Jackson think that Sam Darnold is better than whoever they got as backup, and I think that
Jalen Miro.
no, whoever.
No, you're talking about the Rams backup, which I still have no idea who that is.
I think it's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Stetson
Ooh,
Bennett.
Jesus.
Here's the thing.
It was Stetson
I
Bennett.
don't care. Here's the thing. I don't care who the Rams have at backup quarterback because I still think that with that roster, and Sean McVay is the best coach in football, and he got the best system. He got the best of the West Coast systems because he can actually do it multiple ways. All the other ones, they do it one way, and if you don't have that one key cog, it never works. Mike McDaniels, whenever two are not there to throw on time, the whole system falls apart. Kyle Shanahan, when he don't have Christian McCaffrey, whole shit fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Kevin
Sean
O'Connell,
McVay.
he lucky.
And
they
then
got Justin Jefferson over there.
Whoever is the Rams quarterback, you throwing the Puka and Devontae Adams.
And
Devontae
got
Adams,
Kyron
yeah.
Williams running.
Then you got it.
And Sean McVay took Jared Goff to the Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying?
Fair.
He can do.
I think that Jackson believes that Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold had that one good season, I think Jackson believes that, Sam Darnold is good enough to take the Seahawks. I don't know shit. The Seahawks got one wide receiver. And he's a slot guy.
Again, the
offensive line.
I like their defense though. I like their
offensive line is
defense
full of
though.
rookies. I do like the defense, and I do like Mike McDonald as a coach. But let's be for real.
I should have went Rams and Astros because again, it's only contingent on Matt Stafford's back.
All right,
His back's fine.
that's cool.
The Rams are gonna win this thing easily.
Let's go to what some people call the most. Ooh, don't want to do that. The most interesting division in football. How the fuck did I? Yeah, the AFC West. I don't think this is a very interesting division at all. But
This is a who's coming for second kind of situation.
yeah,
I think everybody got the Raiders. Like common sense. Their defense is atrocious.
Who was in that division? Oh crap! Yeah.
I got the Broncos third.
I thought about having the Broncos third. I thought about it, but I thought about it because it's Bo Nix. But the Chargers lost their left tackle, Penei Sewell. So now you got a secondary player going from right to
Rashawn
left.
Slater.
I'm sorry, yeah, Rashawn Slater. Wrong someone. But
Wrong someone is crazy.
but yeah, so they lost Rashawn Slater. They didn't do anything to really address the defense. They still don't know who their wide receiver 2 is because now they say that Trey Harris, now that he got Quentin Johnson is a vet, he got picked up the drops now. So can't really.
Do they not have a jug machine? And
they can't.
Well,
bro.
but they spent a whole bunch of money on a canopy instead of a regular top stadium. They might have ran out of money for a championship.
Okay, but side note, just pure ashes about the Chargers. They need to fucking move. Get out of LA. Ever since they've been to LA, they've just been horrible. Get out of LA.
That'd been horrible.
Go ahead and slide back to San Diego, big dog.
Honestly, I want to see them go to Austin. I think they'll be a good team to go be in Austin. It's a good football market.
They'll have to rebrand the whole.
No, they won't. Just go be the Chargers, bro.
The Austin Chargers? Nah. They'll go back to San Diego before they go to Austin.
But ain't shit in San Diego, bro. Who the fuck want to go to San Diego?
That's why they were popular, because they were the only thing there.
Anyway.
Money.
So I got the Chargers at 3. They got a whole litany of roster issues. That's still not an excuse for Justin Herbert. This is my prediction. But Justin Herbert should have the expectation for them to be better.
I just think Harbaugh's a coach that
I just think Harbaugh's them. Yeah. I think Harbaugh's is that nice.
He's going to have them prepared to play.
See how you feel about Harbaugh is how I feel about Sean Payton.
So the Chargers had 3 good tackles. Now, obviously, Rashawn Slater is better than all of them. But sliding alt to left and then putting in the other tackle.
Who's the other tackle?
I don't know his name. But you ain't dipping that far off.
But you didn't fix your defensive issues either. You still only have 1 wide receiver.
That's a white
2,
guy.
Ladd and Keenan Allen. But they both slots. You have no real outside threat. Tight end is man. And
they finna run the ball anyway, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They finna hand that thing down.
I thought was gonna be the best running back in the class. He hasn't really turned up. At least not in the preseason. He didn't really show what I thought he could. So I don't know. But I think with the Broncos, they just have a better roster. I do think Mac Jones. I do think Bo Nix is just Mac Jones with legs.
That's crazy.
No, because I think Bo Nix is just Mac Jones with legs. But I think that Sean Payton, unlike, Matt Patricia, Bill Belichick, is actually going to put his quarterback in positions to not fail. Not necessarily succeed, but we're going to make it to where you don't fuck up. And I think that with that defense, too, I think they'll be straight. So I got the Broncos at 2.
I don't think they're in a division to where you can play like, okay, let's not fuck up and try and win.
I 100% disagree. I think it's the most overrated division in football. I think people look at the coaches and they be like, Pete Carroll, Andy Reid. It's a bunch of old ass niggas. The only one that's keeping up is Andy Reid. And I think that's just because he got Mahomes. John Harbaugh plays archaic style. Like when you got Justin Herbert, but he only got 15 touchdowns last year. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't let Justin Herbert loose, you got that kind of weapon. Nah, bro, that shit not gonna last sustainable. So I think it's a bunch of old coaches that lost their fastball. Overrated division. All right, NFC East, the most talked about in all of sports. This is where the controversy is about to start because we've pretty much all been on the same page for the most part. But this right here is where the controversy is about to start.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yep. Talk to me.
I'm trying to think of who the other team in the NFC East is. Eagles Commanders. Oh.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it heavily.
Bro.
It's too much going on. It's
drama aside.
I get Dallas is always talked about, but at some point the wrong drama is not good.
And drama aside, I don't think the roster got any better. If anything, they regressed.
Oh wait, hold on. Yes, I'm also doing it. I forgot that their coach is Brian Schottenheimer. That's me.
Yeah.
At least with Mike McCarthy, he kind of, you know what I'm saying?
At least
I'm not gonna lie.
Mike McCarthy guaranteed you 7-8 wins. It shouldn't exist.
Hey man, Jackson Dart, man, he looked decent in the preseason, man.
And here's the thing: if they were gonna start Jackson Dart, I wouldn't have them at 2, but they'd be a stronger 3 for me. But because I know that they're gonna start Russ, they're gonna lose some games with Russ just because he don't have it athletically no more.
They're gonna lose games on purpose.
But I'm gonna go out and say that the Giants had the best head coach in the division.
Nah,
Dan Quinn's there.
Dan Quinn.
The Giants have the best head coach in the division. I think Dayball is better than Dan Quinn.
I've never seen Brian as a
I don't think so.
head man do it. Coordinator, it'd be interesting. I've never seen Brian.
No, even still.
I would say, but Dan Quinn put together a staff to where he's completely hands off on that side of the ball.
Brian Daboll looking over in the defense room.
He's defense and culture builder, right? But I think that in terms of just even like development, and we know Daboll got his start on the defensive side of the ball in New England.
True.
So I know he can do it. Like it's not a matter, you know what I'm saying? So
well, assistant coach for the Patriots might not be the biggest endorsement.
But the fact that he went from assistant to offensive assistant, and then he worked at other places. He didn't just come straight from the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So
also true.
He did shit at other places.
Josh Allen did have his best years with Dayball.
Josh Allen has his best years with Dayball.
Alabama football had never been higher than when they had that when Brian Daboll was OC for a couple years.
Fucking he got Jalen Hurts a Heisman whenever he went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then he got Daniel Jones a playoff win.
He got Daniel Jones the co-starting.
So yeah, bro. Like
Hey man, Dan Quinn took a rookie to the
in his championship game.
A rookie took Dan Quinn to the NFC Championship game.
No.
Dan Quinn is smart enough to know he's a good coach. I'm not about to take that away from him. But Dan Quinn also knows that he gets great offensive coordinators. His best years, he had Kyle Shanahan, and he went to go get Cliff Kingsbury.
Kingsbury was in his bag.
Nah, facts.
Kingsbury was designing all kind of shit.
So off topic real quick. Do you think Kingsbury gets another head coaching job, or he
would have got one this last?
I would say if he wanted one.
I think that he didn't want to compete with. I don't think that he wanted the Jets job, the Saints job, or the Raiders job without a quarterback in place.
Yeah, Kingsbury can have his pick of who he wants or what job he wants. He's reset.
And I think that if Ben Johnson didn't come out, he could have had the Bears job.
He takes the Bears job if it's not Ben. I can tell you.
Which I'm surprised he didn't take the Bears job last year. Well, no, because they didn't fire Eberflus yet. If they would have fired Eberflus, I think he would have took the Bears job and he would have reunited with Caleb.
Yep. Whoa, we have our first controversy.
Yeah, we do. Because I ain't doing this shit.
Whoa.
Now, I don't think it's going to be like, oh, the Commanders going to take it by 2-3 games. I think it's going to be a 1-game split. I heard an interesting stat that no team has went back-to-back and winning this division since, like, the Eagles, I think, when Andy Reid was there.
Right.
I don't see Saquon coming out running for 2K yards again. I think a lot of people are gonna play the Eagles to where it's like, okay, Jalen, I mean, yeah, you played great in these Super Bowls, but you finna come out and have to air it out. Do he got the weapons to do it? Yes, he does. So I think that's how people are gonna play him. I think that's how people should play him. I mean, I would much rather say, well, Jalen Hurts beat us with his arm than, yeah, we just let Saquon rush for 150 and 2 touchdowns, like, you know. So
yeah.
I mean,
and like you said, they got and
dominant, but I don't think that the Commanders, very similar to the Texans, which ironically, because I think the Commanders' best addition came from the Texans, but I don't think they did too much to actually improve the roster. And Jaden Daniels did a lot of heavy lifting last year, and then I do expect a bit of a sophomore slump. Like it always happens once they get a little bit of tape on you. You know what I'm saying? So I still think they're going to make the playoffs. I still think that they're going to be a very dangerous team. Still think it's going to be a great season for them. But I just don't have them over the Eagles, which the Eagles, they might have actually got better. So Like, and they just a dominant team, bro. I'm sorry. This is
Nah, they ain't that dominant. We beat them last year.
where were y'all?
You said what?
Where'd y'all finish?
And where? The
in the
division
playoffs?
second.
How many playoff games y'all won? All right.
So
All right.
clearly they made it because they didn't have to play us. So,
Imagine.
we beat them.
Okay.
Where,
All right.
We would have beat the Chiefs, but you know how they don't throw flags against the Chiefs when the game on the line. That's the conversation for another
The
day.
AFC East.
Conversation for another day.
Who's last in our division for state?
What a dick year.
It's like nah.
don't really mean that.
It's like nah.
I got the Dolphins, man. I think they got a whole lot of stuff going on. I don't think that they respect Mike McDaniel. I think Mike McDaniel gets fired, actually. Tua is Tua.
I think Mike McDaniel's gonna be a hell of an OC hire next year.
Tua is Tua. The defense got worse. The offense is injured. Tyreek Hill is gonna get traded to the Chiefs at some point in this season. Watch.
I don't think they should have got Minka back.
It wasn't even about getting Minka back. It was probably just about making the money work to get Jalen to help Jalen.
Honestly, yeah, just gonna get Jalen up out of
there. Yeah.
Fuck that. I wouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
So, I would have got draft capital. But that's just me though.
Yeah. They're not very good at their jobs.
Yeah.
They all getting fired.
Yeah.
Next is the Jets. The Jets actually had a real shot of being 4, but I don't know. I just really want to believe in Aaron Glenn like a lot. You know, I think he actually, fun fact, he's the only coach in this hiring cycle that participated in the NFL on every level. So he was a player, he worked in the scouting department, he worked as a positional coach, defensive coach, and defensive coordinator. So, and now he's a head coach. So he worked in, on the sidelines and on the game at every level. So I think he has all the makings to be a good coach. Their offense is trash money records. They said that them practices have been horrible.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, I know that's your boy.
Nah,
You ready to wrap it up?
Nah, I told him he got after this. He got this year. This it. Like it's your third team. I mean,
dog, he went once 4 yards.
I'm not gonna say after this year. I'm gonna say once he leaves this team, then that's when we're gonna have that conversation. Like, hey man, you might not be it, bro.
I'm gonna say what I say about people in relationships. Everybody can't be the problem. It can't be everybody.
Exactly. It can't. Well, he didn't. Play. I can say he did not play bad when he was in Pittsburgh. I thought when Arthur Smith, he did what he was supposed to do. He did what they wanted him to do. So I mean, you can't really say, well, he's not good because he went out there and did what he was supposed to do. I thought when Arthur Smith was in Atlanta that he should have went and got Justin Fields. I felt that Justin Fields is the perfect quarterback for what Arthur Smith wants to do. The people listen to me? No, they don't. That's why Arthur Smith got fired and Justin Fields keep getting traded. But hey, if you don't make it work with the Jets, my boy.
Number 2 is the Patriots, and I don't know if we were supposed to be saying who will make the wild card and shit like that, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. A lot of people nationally been saying that we can make the playoffs. We can't. I love the Patriots. Love the death. We're not making the playoffs. I think that the over-under is 8-5, is 8.5. Take the under. I think we're going to win 8 games. It's going to be a good season. I think Drake May is probably going to definitely hit the 4K club for sure. This year.
I don't think so.
Has more than Justin Fields.
He had like 2,500 in what, 8 full games last year?
I give him like 38, 39. I don't think he'll pass 40.
I think his offensive coordinator was Alex Van Pelt.
Yeah, but you still got. I'm looking at it as where y'all playing at. How many of them games are y'all gonna get with high winds and heavy rain and heavy snow?
I mean, we didn't get them. We got 1 last year.
I would say Patriots usually get 1. They'll usually get more than one. It's not like I can see if we were like,
But I mean, you never know because
Pittsburgh or
you still gotta go. You gotta go to Buffalo. You gotta go to New York.
it's usually the
and
one.
You're still in.
Yeah, it's usually that one Buffalo.
It's usually at Buffalo in freaking November. That it's a.
I don't know. I'm not about to play with the weather like that.
And then again, I'm not gonna lie. Aaron Glenn had that Lions defense turned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have that Jets defense flying around.
He got Aiden Hutchinson walking around.
And
it's easy. You got Quentin Williams walking around though.
It's easy to turn your defense up whenever you know that you up by like 30 because you got Ben Johnson cooking on the other side.
That is also true. That is also true. But I mean,
with Justin Fields,
I feel like he's a real player's coach.
It's like
I agree.
Like he's a real player coach. He can get them guys motivated.
It's easier to play defense when I know if I screw up my offense, I'm back.
Yeah.
A little harder to play defense when if I give up a touchdown.
Out, but yeah, like I said, I think the Patriots probably going to win 8 games at best. I still think our roster got like a lot of holes. Offensive line, I think we went from the worst to average or close to it. Our defense, I think is gonna be top 10. That's for sure. Our receiver core, depending on how shit is, a little close to average. So, goddamn nigga, we only like 30 minutes in. We ain't talking about speed this shit up. Fuck you, boy. So,
fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, bro, send that shit in the middle of my soliloquy.
Exactly.
Right. F your soliloquy, nigga.
Nigga, we got 3 divisions left, nigga. Shut up.
Bro. What you talking about? Yeah, number 1, the Bills, because Bills. Disney Child told you about it. All right. NFC South is bum ass division.
All them niggas suck.
All right. Bottom of division. Come on.
Just send me my money after we beat y'all.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We ain't even about to. We only really got to talk about 2 teams because everybody's 3 and 4 should be the same.
We just gonna fill them out, or are we gonna? Nah, just fill them all out.
Yeah, just fill them out, and then we'll talk about nothing.
Yeah. Especially, like I said, there's only 2 teams you got to talk about.
Yep.
It's not like it's an AFC North or something where this is 2 or 3.
Yeah,
it's bum ass division.
That's why I put them last.
I got the Falcons as number 1 in the division, but plot twist: Raheem Mostert gets fired
after year 2.
In the middle of year 2.
After winning the division?
Yeah. I think he's gonna get fired in the middle of it because I think they're gonna let Zach Robinson take over because I think that offense is gonna be way better than the defense. I like the 2 rookie edge rushers, but
that's not fair. That's not fair.
On some dog shit. It's not fair.
I mean, league's not fair, but I mean, he kind of came to a team. I'm not gonna lie, we had a shitty defense, bro. Like, let's just keep it a buck. I didn't like a lot of the pieces on the team last year.
But even if you look at his defense for the Rams, it wasn't great.
He had the right pieces though.
Granted,
we don't have an Aaron Donald, but I mean, it's not like it was a Aaron Donald built. I feel like it was an Aaron Donald built around scheme.
I agree.
I don't know, man. I just don't think he hasn't shown nothing to me for him to do that. I think Zach Robinson is gonna make that offense go crazy. I think with Michael Penix and those weapons, I think the offense is gonna go nuts. Bijan is gonna lead the league in rushing this year, calling that. Yeah, and the Bucks would have been number 1. They got too many injuries. Simple as that.
Honestly, bro, we went into the division probably winning all 6 games. We went 5-1 last year. The Saints got worse. The Panthers got better, but I mean, they the Panthers.
All right. So this is the hardest division to pick right here.
Oh, the North.
The NFC North. Because we about to get some real controversy.
I was about to say, 4 should be easy.
Nah.
Oh, NFC.
NFC, yeah.
I was thinking AFC. Lions?
I can't get down with that. Only because their team is still good.
Their team is good, but I don't think their team is better.
It's
I
not
don't think
gonna
their
be.
roster is so significantly better than the rest of the pack. I think if we had to pick the best roster out of that whole division, it's probably the Bears. But I think whenever they lose, they lost a lot of coaches. It's not just their coordinators. They lost a lot of position coaches. They got to do a lot of shit from scratch.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn took most of that defensive staff now.
And the preseason wasn't really a good indicator to me that they're gonna shake back. So
I've started the grid and I pick every game all the way through the season to kind of really break this down. And I've started doing it. The Bears might only win 7 games. So you telling me the Lions are winning less than 7 games?
I had to do the grid. This is just kind of off of Otis vibes, but I think the Bears are gonna win more games than the Lions.
I got the Bears winning 7, and I gave them probably 1 that I probably wouldn't know to give them.
I don't know. Man. I like 7, a lot that the Bears did, man.
Maybe 8.
Bears did a lot, and
I mean, outside of what getting Ben Johnson is major. I think that's gonna be major. Ben Johnson,
revamped the entire offensive line. Y'all don't even know I had a Bears. I just not got them for the Lions. Revamped the entire offensive line. They went to go get Dennis Allen to run the defense. Say what you want about how the Saints is playing. Their defense stayed on point. They went to go get Dennis Allen to run the defense, and they already had good defensive pieces. I think the Bears are gonna be better than the Lions.
So this is probably the one team we'll do this for, but I am strong on the Bears winning the 14th division. All right, so let's run through it really fast.
All right.
Home against the Vikings.
Win.
Loss.
At Lions.
Win.
At Lions. Loss.
Home Cowboys.
Win.
Let's just skip the divisions. We'll just give them a split. So it's 3-3.
So just all 3-3. All right. So
I got the Vikings sweeping them, but that's just me.
So still all right. Home Cowboys.
Win.
Okay, so they're 2-1. At the Raiders.
Win.
At Vegas, so they're 3-1. Bye week. At Commanders.
Loss.
3-2. Home Saints.
Win.
4-2. At the Ravens.
Loss.
Was that 4-3?
Yeah.
At the Bengals.
Win.
Loss.
I got that as a loss. I ain't gonna lie. So let's just call it a loss because 2-1. Call it a loss. 4-4. Home Giants.
Win.
Loss.
Interesting. Home. Oh no, it's a division game on the road. So 5-5.
What you got the Giants in?
The Giants game I had as a win.
All right.
Home Steelers.
Win.
Loss.
I had that as a loss too. So we're at 5-6 because that division game is on the road. So 5-6. At Eagles.
Loss.
5-7. At Packers.
Loss.
You said at where?
Well, that's division.
At Packers.
Loss.
That's division game. Yeah, 5-8. Home Browns.
Win.
6-8. They get the Packers win. 7-8. At the Niners.
Win.
At Niners. Loss.
I also had that as a loss. So what is that? 7-8, 7-9. And then home Lions gives them an 8-9. So if you give them a division split, 8-9.
And I got the Vikings sweeping them. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't see them beating the Vikings either time.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I mean, hey, it's your decision. But I'm just saying.
Brian Flores, man.
I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs, but I think they'll be better than the Lions. I think the Lions are gonna take a major step back this year.
All right. Well, let's move on to
I do too, but I don't got them taking that much of a step back to where I'm putting them behind the Bears.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lie. All right, now it gets interesting. Packers and Vikings. One has J.J. McCarthy. The other doesn't have receivers.
Jordan Love.
I don't care what you say about them not having receivers. Matthew Golden is a wide receiver 1, and with them not having the receivers,
And they've done good with a receiver by committee.
They've done good.
Even with Aaron Rodgers days. Like, because Devontae Adams, before he was Devontae Adams was like a 3rd-round pick. And he was, remember, like his first 2 seasons, it was like, oh, he got a case of drops and shit like that. Till he turned up. You know what I'm saying?
I respect it. I mean, hey, I got the Packers winning as well because of McCarthy. Then they said Aaron Donald out of pick the Vikings. But because of JJ McCarthy, I can't pick JJ McCarthy. There's nothing you can tell me to justify JJ McCarthy. In college, his team ran the ball 27 straight times in a 3-point game to make sure he didn't screw it up.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna say that.
All right.
This is where it gets fun. This is where
best division of football.
Dicey. Easily the best division of football. All right, 4th place should be easy.
Browns.
Yeah, it's easy peasy.
Now, niggas is about to hate me.
Oh no, it's already started.
What?
There's no way.
Hot take artist.
There's no way you slander him for having a Lions.
One good player on that whole roster.
There's no way you slander him for having a Lions for it.
Browns have
and then you pick the Bengals below the Browns.
Stop it.
The Browns have and Njoku. The Browns have 3 real NFL players on the roster.
Hey man, Cincinnati has been a dookie show.
It's the Browns. They're literally brown.
I'm not gonna. Okay, this is my thing. Remember when the Browns drafted a quarterback and they got, they didn't play him at first, and then mid-season they got that spark and they went on a run. I can see them doing that. I think Joe Flacco is gonna be decent enough to keep them in a lot of games. And their defense is too. So it's like, I don't think they're going to come in and just flat out get blown out in a lot of games.
Joe Flacco is a bridge to a rookie. Now, which rookie? Probably Dylan Gabriel at this point.
Now, if they do go Dylan Gabriel, it'll be that. So I'm thinking they're going to come in with Joe Flacco, and then when Joe Flacco start the, start the show, then they'll throw in Shador.
I think it's Dylan Gabriel first and then Shador.
Because they got the Bengals week 1. Then they got the Ravens. That's a loss regardless of who's playing. Then they got the Packers. Then they got the Lions, the Vikings. Then they got the Steelers, the Dolphins, and the Patriots. Then the Jets.
Right. They might win 1 game in the
Bro, we're not about to go down the fucking Brown schedule.
No, I'm just saying. I was just looking at the beginning. Outside of the Ravens, bro, I don't see none of them teams just come out.
The Browns not good at nothing.
Outside of the Ravens,
the Browns aren't good at anything. They can't even draft on this.
That's it. They're good at Myles Garrett.
They can't even draft on the same page. They pick 2 running backs and 2 quarterbacks. One of the running backs on the other side is
like, bro,
hey, man.
They're so dysfunctional.
What you want.
Yeah,
the Browns are not going to be as bad as people think.
Yes, they are.
You're tripping. Anyway, the Bengals. I got the Bengals at 3. I already went through a Browns to look who's going to do that. Why do you think the Steelers going to be worse than the Bengals, bro?
I have a bad feeling about the Aaron Rodgers thing. And it's the only it's sort of like my Rams thing was like the Rams was second because of Matt Stafford's back. I got the Steelers at 3rd.
That Aaron Rodgers is going to be worse than Mason Rudolph?
No.
Because at Mason Rudolph, they won, 9 games? The Bengals, with basically the same roster, because they basically running back, won 8 games last year. So unless you think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be worse than Mason Rudolph, who Mason Rudolph is on their roster. So even if Aaron Rodgers starts to fuck up, they still got Mason Rudolph. Give me a legit reason outside of Aaron Rodgers of why you think that the Bengals, who didn't do anything to make their team better from last year to this year, they might have actually got worse because they fired the defensive coordinator that was a coveted defensive coordinator. So tell me, what did the Bengals do to be better? The Steelers, they had a quarterback problem. Whatever you think about Aaron Rodgers, they went to go get a guy that threw for 28 touchdowns last year. They haven't had a guy throw for 28 touchdowns since Big Ben was there. So, I'm giving you a chance to be logical.
Damn.
Why do you think the Bengals will be better than the Steelers? Go.
I think the Bengals are better than the Steelers, mainly on the Steelers side of things. There's a lot of dysfunction there contractually. Cam Hayward's not happy. They still haven't figured that part out. Whenever one of your leaders are not happy, things tend to go poorly. They got Patrick Queen trying to play in space. That's a horrible idea. I don't really love their linebacker core in general. The receivers are going to be fine. I just have an Aaron Rodgers question, and I don't like, and their offensive coordinator is not great either. I just don't see them functioning at a high enough level as far as a leadership standpoint to really.
Okay, first off, I don't agree with that. First, people say this about the Steelers every year. Oh, their quarterback stinks. Oh, their offensive coordinator stinks. Oh, this on the offensive side stinks. And you know what happens? They have a winning record and they make the playoffs. So, what
Mike
from last year?
Nice.
What from? And then they paid TJ Watt. So, what from last year to this year have they done to make you really think that, oh, they're not going to have a winning record? Because you're not going to tell me the Bengals are winning more than 10 games. You're not.
I got the Bengals getting 10, the Steelers getting 9.
Oh, my God.
How are the Bengals going to win 2 more games than they did last year, and they didn't do anything?
I got worse.
Getting 10, Steelers getting 9.
Where they get them 2 games from? Because last year they had a 4th place schedule. Let's keep that in mind. Last year they was coming off of a 4th place schedule because remember Burrow got hurt and they was last in the division. So last year they had an easier schedule. So how are they going to get 2 more wins when they couldn't get 10 last year with the easy schedule?
Bro said 10. Ah!
They're going to get 10.
How?
Just remember, I told you. Just remember I told you ahead of time.
Clip that. Clip this. At 52 minutes? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They're not getting 10.
4,
They're not
5,
getting 10, bro.
6, 7, 8.
So you must
9,
got
10.
them sweeping the Browns.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm
Even
sorry.
with them
I know
sweeping
y'all
the
tired,
Browns.
but we got to go through this. So you got them beating the Browns.
Yep.
Jags.
Yep, to home.
Vikings.
It's on the road playoff game. It's on the road.
Broncos.
Oh, it's not the division game.
No.
Yep.
What?
You got them beating the Broncos in Denver?
Yes.
In Denver.
Yes.
Lions.
With what defense? You know Sean Payton over there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But so is Bo Nix.
Lions.
Bo Nix threw 30 touchdowns.
Lions. I think I just said no when I went through this.
It's a home game.
I did this just literally just now and I got 10.
Okay, so Packers.
Say
No.
it. Say it so we can end this fucking stream. I was about to say.
Steelers at home.
Yes. It's a division game. It's a division home game.
Jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bears at home.
Yep.
Nah.
Oh my God. Steelers.
No, it's a road play. It's a road division game.
So that's 5. Patriots.
That was the coin flip. I said yes, but that was the coin flip.
How? The Patriots got better and they beat them last year. They lost to the Cleveland Patriots scored 16 points.
Yeah, you're the biggest fan.
You're a
Pack
Bengals
them up.
fan, bro.
Pack them up. Send them to Cincinnati.
You're a Bengals fan, bro.
I'm not even a Patriots fan. I don't think they got a chance to win.
How often are you going to beat the Bengals in 6
That might be Drake May's best game in the NFL. What?
With that defense, he might throw for 4,000 that game.
You feel me? Hey, yo. All right. So
I only say yes, it was a home game.
Hold on, wait. So that's what? Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3. You got them starting 3-3, 4-3, 5, 6, 6-3, 7. You got them starting 7-4.
And then L to Baltimore, L to Buffalo,
7,
L to Baltimore
7,
again, and then they get
7,
Miami,
8.
Arizona, and Cleveland ended.
Okay. 10. But I'm gonna knock off 2 because you had at least, you really had 3, but you had at least 2 bullshit games on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You remember I said it?
They're not winning 10, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I got them losing to the Browns week 1. Lost. They'll beat the Jags. They're losing to the Vikings. They're losing to Denver. They're losing to the Lions. They're losing to the Packers. They'll beat the Steelers. They'll beat the Steelers, and that's when they go on their run. They'll beat the Steelers, the Jets, the Bengals again. They're gonna lose to the Steelers. They're gonna lose to the Patriots. But nah, man. Man, please.
They might win 7 games.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You talking about?
Remember I said it.
Okay. Just give me one reason. I need a reason, not a list, not a schedule. Give me a reason. Where do you think that they improved it for you to have this confidence? Keep in mind, Joe Burrow had the second best quarterback season ever, only because Lamar had the best. Well, he had the second best quarterback season ever. So do you think he can do that again?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, arguably,
it was
one of the quarterback seasons.
It was one of the top 5 seasons.
Do you think that he can do that again?
I can name 5
yes.
on the top.
But
don't do it. We have time.
I'm not, but I'm just saying I could.
But yes, I do think he could do it again. But I do have slightly more faith in the defense coordinator.
Why?
And I'm baking in the fact that
you're not giving me a reason why you got faith in him, brother.
Because I like his schemes better. It can't get worse.
Wait.
Yes, it can.
Wait. You just saying that it just can't get worse? That's it?
He said he liked the schemes better?
I do like the schemes better. A lot better, actually, yes.
Schemes better than who? You hate the head coach.
Game right with their starters, right? We saw the same game with their starters.
Did you watch that Commanders game?
McKee lit them up for 200 in the first half.
I see it. 10. Just know I said it. I'm saying. We're going to come back to this in about 3 months.
I'm telling everybody.
They're going to be 10-7.
When they start off 0-5.
Okay. Just know in about 4 months, they're going to be sitting at 10-7.
Let's do the superlatives real quick, man, so we can go ahead and get out of here, man. Super Bowl matchup. Who y'all got? I'm going to steal one from good brother Ricky. Packers v. Ravens. I'm sorry, not Packers. I do like the Packers. Assuming health, Rams. Rams v. Ravens. But if that back thing is real, I'm going to say Packers.
So we're saying assuming
health.
Assuming injuries got turned off for this season.
Turn injuries off, yes. The NFC is so bad.
That's why I'm at, because it's like anybody can go on a run in the NFC.
The NFC is awful.
It's not awful.
Yes,
it's not awful, but it's like anybody can go on the run.
It is terrible.
If the Bengals was in the NFC, guess what?
They would win the NFC.
8 wins.
They'll still be in about
He'll still have 8 wins.
5.
The NFC is awful.
No, it's not, bro. The NFC
we're going to do an
team.
exercise.
The AFC got better quarterbacks. The NFC has better teams. Stop it.
The NFC is awful.
Super Bowl champ, Ravens, Super Bowl MVP, Lamar. Bills versus Rams. So we all got the Rams coming out the NFC.
Doesn't matter who they play.
But I think it's funny because none of us have Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts or the reigning Super Bowl championship Philadelphia Eagles, which we can all agree are the best roster in the NFL. So I think
Very easily.
I think that's funny. Is it because of coaching or what?
I think so. I think coaching. I think the culture is fine. I just don't think. I don't think a quarterback who threw for less than 3,000 yards can do it again. But that's a problem. Like, so if Saquon is more
unless Saquon goes for 2K again, which
like if Saquon is 1,500, they don't win 3 or 4 of those games. Yeah, hey, what about that?
Man, I had some good picks, bro.
I know, bro. We had an hour. We'll say that for like mid-season, whenever some games actually get played.
I would say whenever we got actual proof, and it's like 4 or 5 guys sticking out for MVP.
Fair.
But yeah, so I think we all pretty much were aligned. Not as crazy as the quarterback one. That AFC North shit was nuts, though. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I got the Bengals last. Ridiculous.
You had the Bengals winning 10 games. That shit.
10 of them things. Just remember.
You didn't provide no proof other than I got a good feeling. Nigga said I got a good feeling.
In 4 months,
intuition kicking in.
In 4 months, they're going to be sitting at 10-7. Granted, for me, I prefer to be 7-10 so they fire Zach Taylor. But 10-7.
Pick a side, bro. Pick a side. If they win 10 games, Zach Taylor's not getting fired.
I know. I'm a huge Patriots fan. I wanted us to draw milk, though. Like, I can be 2 ways. And as a non-Bengals fan, can't stand Zach Taylor.
Just-in-time sports.
Stuff up. But
non-Bengals fan, yeah, all right, buddy.
Anyway, that was our divisional prediction show. We also got our Super Bowl winners in there, Super Bowl picks in there as well. We'll get to all the superlatives, like stuff later in the season when some of that stuff starts to check out a little bit. Right now, there's literally 2,000 options. So when some of that stuff starts to narrow, we will take our show from there. But we are wrapping this show up.
Yes,
Any final thoughts?
Y'all got any final thoughts, man? Go Pats. Cole Strange is not on the roster. Bill Belichick, love you the coach, but you was the GM, sent my franchise back, and literally lost us the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. You would have drafted AJ Brown, we would have won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady before he left us. So, I don't know how I feel about you right now, but Belichick, I ain't gonna hold you. But,
hell of a coach.
I'm changing my pick. Chiefs Falcons Super Bowl. Michael Penix Super Bowl MVP.
All right, this is a fun show, guys. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys later. This has been a great show.
You don't end on that? We should have ended after you said they win in 10 games.
Straight to you straight.